Okay, so I'm show you how to thicken a sauce with cornstarch or corn flour. Okay, so it's a white powder. Literally just put some in anything, a jug, a bowl or whatever. And really important, you must put a little bit of cold water in there as well. So let me just get some cold water. And what you actually make is what's technically called a slurry. Just a little bit of water. And then mix it around. Now this is really important because if you can't put it in as a powder, if you do, it will immediately just make it lumpy and go very strange. All right, so there we go. There's a corn flour slurry. Now I earlier made a sweet and sour sauce, but it's okay. It's a little bit liquid. Now, so obviously, let me just put that on the heat so it boils. Sometimes you can obviously reduce the sauce by just by boiling it, so it actually reduces, but that would intensify the flavour. And sometimes you don't want the flavour intensified, you just want it thicker. All right, in this instance, if I carried on boiling my sweet and sour sauce, it would actually burn eventually and the sugar in there caramelise. So I don't want that, I just want it thicker. So this is a time when corn flour actually can work really well. Now I haven't got much in there, but you don't need that much. You really want very minimal amounts. And like most things, add a little bit, see what it looks like, add a bit more. I'm just gonna turn the camera round just so you can see the pan boiling. Okay, so you can see that, it's okay, it's getting there. But I want it a bit thicker, so I'm just gonna add now. So, cold water into the corn flour, the liquid is boiling. It will not thicken, the chemical reaction will not happen unless it is boiling. So I'm gonna stir that around. Yeah, a little bit at a time. Then allow it to boil. I can't judge it at this point because it isn't boiling. All right, so what I'm looking for, just so you know, is so it's gonna coat the spoon. It isn't doing that yet. I'm gonna want a little bit more. Mix that in. Now, I think we can see that now. You can see how it's starting to really hold. So let's give that a quick boil. There we go. And I think you can probably just tell. Let me put some on the spoon. Really simple. You can't taste corn flour, it's tasteless, but you absolutely must do it with cold water first and you can thicken more or less any sauce in that way.